So hopefully now you're starting to think about having fruit and vegetables in your day-to-day life to fuel your body, because it's a cell of your body. So now I need to tell you the difference between GMO, genetically modified organisms, and organic. Now, our body identifies different things all the time, okay? And it's got stuff in it to be able to kill certain things off and able to develop other things, okay? So other stuff that you can take can aid, and some things can destroy. Now, when you pick fruit from a tree, the first thing that needs to start to happen is decomposure. The fungal which grows onto the fruit needs to happen. Often when you go and buy stuff from the supermarkets, the fungal never happens, and fruit can stay in your fridge for maybe 2-3 weeks and then just go rotten. No fungal whatsoever, it just ends up going rotten. But it lasts 3 or 4 weeks, sometimes longer, some fruit, and veg as well. If you say, for example, that you were eating stuff with moss, so the body will then identify the moss and it will develop stuff in itself to destroy the moss. So the body then builds up a resilience to that moss. Now change it. Give yourself fruit which never ever develops moss. There's certain diseases in this world which has moss on it. And if your body hasn't got the mechanism, because it hasn't been eating stuff which produces moss, which is on fruit and veg, it will not identify moss if you haven't been having it until you get it. And one day it might just be too late, and it might be the wrong kind of moss. And your body, and you haven't trained it like a muscle, you haven't trained it to destroy the moss. You've been eating fruit and veg which don't develop it, which means in turn you don't have the antibodies to then destroy the moss. So it's a vicious cycle. Now when you're choosing yourself organic, I know it's more expensive, or you've got the GMO food which is bigger, you need to make a conscious effort to understand the reasons why it's more expensive is because it's got certain things on it and in it which is going to make you last longer and live longer. Okay? That's what I want to say. Fruit, veg, select the organic, not the GMO. If you want to get a GMO first of all and start getting into the body first of all, that's fine. Then your next step is organic. And the reason why that is because of the fungal on the fruit and the veg which is produced, so then your body identifies the fungal and it builds up a receptor and then it destroys the fungal. If you keep on eating stuff without fungal, you won't have muscles to beat it off. I'm out. See you later.